I side with you is that I was trying to figure out why life was so frustrating. Why is it I had successes and why is it I had failures? And through a lot of careful analysis, I came to some great discoveries, which helped to ease my mind and help me to understand that, oh, sometimes you can't do everything and expect success, and you have to be patient. So I share the same feelings and anger when I was younger, but now through understanding that you have to go with the flow of time, because who wins, life or you win? Again, life wins every time, so we have to adapt. Okay. A few things I wanted to talk about initially is everybody knows their periods, their yearly periods, and here's something that's really, really neat, which maybe you've noticed or maybe you have yet to notice. I'm just coming out of my 5th period. In 5th period, your issues are a lot of health issues, frustrations, challenges, limitations. Again, you feel like someone's parked a car on your chest and you can't, you don't have as much freedom. So I have about 4 days to go in my 5th period. And I'm actually enjoying my 5th period, to tell you the truth. My 4th period was great too, but I got burnt out on it. It was expanding, so much happening. And then often you want to control these events, but you can't, and sometimes that makes you a little bit nervous. But I've been having some pains in my kidney. On my 15th birthday, I had half a kidney removed. I remember I woke up after surgery and there was a balloon, you know, your birthday balloons and flowers, and there was a balloon and it was a spiral like this, and I woke up and I'm still under heavy anesthetic, and then I look over and I was going down the rabbit hole. So anyways, I have to be careful of what I eat and what I drink with only 1.5 kidneys. I get dehydrated easily, so living in a very hot climate is challenging. I need to watch my sugars and my alcohol and caffeine. And it's been acting up for the last, about the last 3 or 4 weeks. And now it's dissipating on its own. Doing the same thing, drinking my same amount of water, I'm eating my same foods and making sure I'm okay. And now with 4 days to go, the event that had been piggybacked on the waves of time has run its course. And now it's time for something new to come in my 6th period, which is relief, okay, from some type of a health issue or challenge or some type of an obstacle, and it's just going away on its own. So you will notice that, I was chatting with Brenda earlier, is that you have 3 days to go, or you came into your 6th period, and you're into your 3rd or 4th day into your 6th period. About a week. And you've definitely felt a shift.
Yeah.
Very.
Like 3 days right after that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's something to keep aware of, to keep notice, is that why is it I feel different? You can actually measure it, because now that you know your 7 periods, okay? Everything here today you can use for your life forever, and there's many, many applications. And you can stack it upon what you learned in the past month, the time code 101, okay? One of the greatest things that I've taken from my studies and watching other people and taking records and notes is I have very little dramas in my life. One of the most important things for me is to live in harmony and peace. Peace of mind for me is number one. If I don't have peace of mind, nothing else matters. Health, you have good health, you have peace of mind, you have wealth, family, friends, relationships, you have peace of mind. But I find that I enjoy little dramas, and I live my life in certain ways that other people consider incredible or magical. And here's one example. When I first came to Singapore in March of 2009, I stayed for, I think it was about 3 weeks, and then I went to KL for a short seminar for 3 days, and I came back. So I had refreshed my visa, initially on a tourist visa. Canadians get 30 days, Americans get 90 days, but Canadians get 30 days. So I thought that I also had 90 days. Because two of my friends here, made friends, one was my business partner, were American. So they just assumed and presumed that Canadians were the same. But it turns out I had overstayed 20 days. So when I went to leave to go to Bangkok for my birthday, to Thailand, please come with me, sir. Okay, what did I do? And I had overstayed. And I paid a $100 fine, and then I left. I went for about 3 or 4 days, I came back. And I got grilled pretty heavily. What are you doing? What is your work? Who are you staying with? Et cetera, et cetera. I just answered truthfully. They said, okay, come on in. So after I cleared customs, I phoned my friend, my business partner. He says, they let you back in? I said, yeah. And I spoke to his colleague, the other American, and he says, I don't know what you did, but they take, in Singapore, the authority here frowns heavily upon those who overstay. And I don't know how you got back in, but it's good that you're in. And I haven't had an issue for 2 years traveling in and out, going back to Canada, going to different countries. I haven't had an issue at all being housed in any way, shape, or form. So that's, maybe it's a magical example, maybe it's not, but I find that once I got in sync with the 7 periods every year, and then also learning about the ins and outs on a much smaller time scale, you can create some magical things, as Nana said.